Tennessee offensive tackle Darnell Wright is one of the most underrated players in the 2023 draft class. So let's take a look at his All-22 together, and I'll show you why I fell in love with Wright's hand usage and the variation he uses in his pass pro sets. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's Luke here from Play Like a Jet, and a couple of days ago I started watching Will Anderson film, and I started with the Tennessee game, and very quickly it turned into me watching Darnell Wright film instead. I think he does a fantastic job, as I mentioned in the intro, with his hand placement, his utilization, and understanding how to vary his pass pro sets based on what the defensive end is trying to do in their alignment. PFF has him outside the top 50. Guys, that's criminal for me. I think he's a top 30 player. I think he's a better tackle than Broderick Jones, and I'm going to show you why right now. It starts with the pit game, and it starts with his patience with his hands in pass pro, understanding when to shoot, when to fire, and how many hands to go with. He's on the left-hand side of your screen here, the right tackle number 58. Watch off the snap how Broderick Jones just goes with the one hand and bang, engages in the chest, tight hands, and controls the rep. I'll slow it down for you here. You'll see his right hand go out, just feeling for the chest of the defensive lineman. As soon as he goes to swipe, Broderick Jones, tight hands, bang, straight in the chest. He stands up the defensive end, number 16, and is in a powerful position to stonewall. I say it all the time. If you control the chest, you control the rep. Time and time again does a great job in this position right here. Tight elbows, tight hands in the chest of the defensive lineman. But it all starts with not shooting those hands too early. If he shoots with two hands right now, he's going to get swiped away with that two-hand swat there from the defensive end. But instead he's patient. He waits it out. One hand and bang. Two hands tight to the chest. An awesome way to start the video. Just really showcases the hand utilization and the patience of Darnell Wright. Here's an example against Ojulari, a top 50 player from this class. Right hand side of your screen this time. I just want you to wait. Again, he's going to face the cross chop move. Does he shoot his hands early here? No, he doesn't. Look, he's a little off balance, but look how he works Ojulari around the ring and around the corner. I really like how Ojulari shows off the inside move. Broderick Jones doesn't overcommit with body weight to his inside leg. Execution of the Euro step, goes for that swipe, but there's nothing there to swipe away because Broderick Jones plays with patient hands. He then meets him in the chest, just works those feet around the corner, and Ojulari is 12 yards in the backfield. Is this a perfect rep? Would I like to see him have a little better balance? Sure. He just seems to win all the reps against big name prospects and big name players, and again, it's because of the patience of his hand. Don't shoot, don't let Ojulari cross chop those arms away, get in the chest, work him around the hoop. Another awesome rep from Darnell Wright. I mentioned at the top, Will Anderson reps. This is what really drew my attention when it came to Darnell Wright. He's going to be on the right-hand side of your screen here. Have a look how he takes on Anderson and just wins with ease. And this was consistent throughout the matchup. Nice getting out of his stance. Look, is there some stiffness and some slowness in Darnell Wright's feet? Sure, he's not going to be the best athlete in the world. He hasn't got a Mekhi Becton ceiling. But he's got more than enough athleticism to play the right tackle spot, gets out of his stance well, he travels, and then once again, good body height, doesn't lose the leverage battle, gets those hands tight into the chest, and stonewalls. Very, very simple, but very effective. And this was all over the tape against all the good rushers, time and time again. You can see him here, Will Anderson, best rusher in this class. Handles him easily. It was a theme throughout the Darnell Wright tape. One more example for you, number 58. Have a look at this. Once again, just win easily. 3-second pass rep. No worries at all for Wright against Anderson. Does a nice job again, skipping out of that stance, covers really nice ground. I said it, a little bit stiff, but more than enough movement skills, more than enough athleticism to play the position, and then he's a little wide with that outside hand, but he works those feet and base through the block, and Anderson doesn't get anywhere near his quarterback. It's just very, very easy. It's very, very simple. I'm showing these reps because you want to see him against the best competition, and you want to see that this isn't a fluke. These weren't hand-selected reps. I honestly saw 2 or 3 bad clips through the entirety of the 5 games I watched of Darnell Wright, and that's extremely impressive. Okay, I've talked about the patience of his hands, but watch how he mixes it up. On the left-hand side of your screen here, look at the aggressiveness in this quick pass set from Darnell Wright. Left-hand side, watch the hands shoot and punch. Bang! That is extreme explosiveness. He fires out of that kick step, and look at him shoot the hands. There's no patience this time. We're mixing it up. We're not giving the rusher an idea of what we're doing every snap. And I said it, look at the violence and the power in these hands. Bang. Look at the head of number 1 snap back. Look at the force and the extension, the balance, how nimble he is out of his stance. I just think this is unbelievable from Wright. This is the combination you want when you go into the patience and then you quick set and you fire those hands. Man, does a good job engaging afterwards, making sure the rusher can't get around the corner and get in Hooker's lap. This is perfect. It doesn't get any better than this from a quick pass set. Shoot those hands down, all right, bang, and then engage him, keep those feet working, stonewall. Chef's kiss, that's beautiful. Now guys, this might be my favorite part of the Darnell Wright tape, and it's his execution of the Snatch Trap. And you might ask what that is. I'm just going to show you 3 great examples at full speed here. Right hand side of your screen. Watch how he uses the force and the body weight of the defensive end against him and then just absolutely monsters him and he's physical when he's on the ground. But what the Snatch Trap is and what you're trying to do is get tight hands, and as that defensive end is trying to lean forward and shoot their hands for their punch, you want to grab their chest, you want to rip them down as they're leaning forward, use their body weight and inertia against them, and then as they're on the ground, you want to trap them and you either want to fall on them or shove them to the ground like that. This is perfect. It doesn't get any better than this from Darnell Wright. You can see how he utilizes those inside hands. He snatches him down quickly with quick, aggressive hands. This guy's only got 9-inch hands. I thought he had monsters. Look how he utilizes them though. And then throw that man to the ground and lets Hooker throw the deep touchdown. Fantastic rep, but it's not a one-off. You saw it more in the pit game and in other games as well. Again, 58, take a look at him. Does a great job once that defensive end gets those hands out in front, shoots them, is out in front of his pads. Darnell Wright does a great job with the snatch, bang, bring him down with quick, violent hands, and then just squash him. He stands up, throws him to the side. This is it, guys. You can be patient with your hands. You can shoot your hands quickly in pass pro and those quick pass sets. And then you can also do this snatch trap type stuff. Darnell Wright's the whole package, and that's why I'm excited about his tape. It's just the variety of moves he has and how he can handle rushes. It's pretty special stuff. And one last example. What about if the rusher gives you the long inside arm like Azeez Ojulari did out of Georgia a couple of years ago? Well, have a look. You can see him here. Little shoot of his hands. Make sure that rusher doesn't get at him straight away. Make him be patient. He then shoots that inside arm. Watch what Darnell Wright does. He grabs that inside arm. Instead of trying to swipe it away, he just grabs it and he throws it to the ground and he traps him. This is great execution, guys. I like the early hand. Stay away from me. Look how it makes the rusher stand up and be patient. Makes him take this little skip step. This rep is on Darnell Wright's terms. Then once he goes that inside arm, look at it, guys. Look at the aggression. Thrown to the ground. Violence. Execution. Hand placement. I love this guy, man. Now look, is Darnell Wright the perfect fit for the New York Jets? Probably not. He's more a gap scheme run blocker, and he's not the best athlete like a George Fant or even a Mekhi Becton at 360 pounds. But I've shown you, he's got plenty of athleticism. But I'll give you a glimpse of what he can do in the run game and the power he possesses in his hips and in his hands. Left-hand side of your screen, watch him work this combo block in the red zone for a touchdown. Just let it run at full speed. Bang, under 94. Bang, hit the second level defender. Whew. Man, the power and the explosion. Look how he unloads his hips here and just attacks underneath the armpit. He's controlling the body. Look at the movement. Shoves 94 out of the way on the combo block. Finds the second level defender here, the linebacker. Bang. Again, great pad level, great hands. Excellent job hitting his target at the second level. A really nice job climbing in space. Even though he's more of that gap guy, he's got a little more athleticism than you might think. Really nice rep. Just awesome from Darnell Wright. And then a last one here against Florida. Again in the red zone, again leading to a touchdown. Just look how he creates space and he leans on this combo block. Does a really nice job, once again, understanding his target points with his hands and with his shoulder. You can see good leverage, low man wins in the trenches, gets underneath number 21's left armpit, gets those hands under and works the feet through the block, and then look at the displacement. Look how it's not just the initial force to bend him out of the way. Does a great job with his initial contact and that leverage, but then establish hand placement and work your base through, and that's how you get him out of the way, you open up the lane, and it's an easy touchdown for Tennessee. So that's Darnell Wright in the running game. So guys, that's the Darnell Wright tape. Is he the best athlete in the world? No, he's not. Does he have the best feet in the world? No, he doesn't. Is he a tiny bit stiff in pass pro? Yeah, he's going to play right tackle in the NFL. But the hand usage and the execution and the consistency in pass pro is there on the tape against all the big rushes. And that's what I look for when I'm breaking down the film. I think Darnell Wright might be OT2 in this class. Look, if you want to take Paris Johnson and you love the upside, I get that completely. But for me, he's a better player than Broderick Jones. I've fallen in love with his tape, and I think he's going to be a really good right tackle for a very long time.